It's your favorite time again, baby dolls. We're going to be doom scrolling Twitteroonies. Ethereum pops on through. The first thing we have is me. Hello. Ethereum popping to $4,900. Written in the scriptures, $5,000 plus around the corner. You're going to blink, it's going to be there. We have the first big major macro fib level, 7,300 for meth. So once it cranks there, hopefully the best is yet to come. Here we have Crypto Condom. Crime trucking pays. It's hard to find two better weekly charts than BNB and Tron. I'm not even joking. Everyone trying to long dog poop to make it should have simply bought spot and chilled, or looped long these two coins for generational wealth. They're both going higher. Okay, so this is the Tron chart. Going up and to the right, wonderful. And then we have BNB making wonderful new all-time highs. But in hindsight, friends, the thing is, there are a lot of coins, man. You know, Doge isn't going up there. Cardano isn't doing that strong. There's a lot of coins, man. They can go through a lot of coins. You know, old, new, whatever. So we just cherry-picked ones. That's why it will be nice one day if we have a crypto index, but the growth rate will be much better. Much lower, sorry. It'll be much worse. The growth rate will be worse. But yeah, he does have a point as well, Mr. Crypto Condom, when he's talking about just long spot. Long spot. Because everyone's friends, what people are trying to do, they're always trying to leverage trade things, and they're trying to look for shorts. And that's not the way to make it, man. Or, you know, you can make a bit of money, but it's not going to be the way to make the most. Here we have the Black Sheep show, with Major Loser Powell's move sparking excitement. Remember, Major Loser Powell has pretty much tongue-punched Jackson Booty Hole, letting everyone know that rate cuts are coming on the agenda.
No one's ever stopping this community.
That's awesome. So here we go. Let's go down to Hexico. Hopefully we do continue to pump and pump and pump some more. This is awesome. Doc, check this CoinFessions Rect. I have been unsuccessfully trading for a couple of months and have never made profit on more than one day in a row. Look at this guy, Doc. I played basketball for a few months and haven't made it to the NBA yet. See that final word, yet? You're not going to make it to the NBA, bro. You're not. You're not going to make it to the National Banana Association, okay? You're just not, okay? You can't eat as many bananas as your neighbor. They were born to eat bananas. You're never going to make it, man. Just get over it. How about you play a game you can win? Long-term spot holding? Oh, golly gee. If only I had literally a friend dressed like an astronaut right now who's made 5,600 videos plus now, thank you very much, like and subscribe, telling me the highest win rate, the best odds, the highest likelihood of winning. It's all long-term. All of it. Yeah, so everyone says, oh, if it was easy, everybody would do it. No one said it was easy, brother. It's simple, but it ain't easy. Okay? The dopamine is vicious. Up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Every time they cut the dopamine. They cut the dopamine. They cut. Like, no, I don't want to eat broccoli again. I just want salt and vinegar chips. Cut the dopamine again. No lollipops for you. It's hard. Metapod hard. Family-friendly type of hard. But if you make it to the end, you win. With just too many question marks. The fear of the unknown. All the stats say that. It's not guessing, okay? All the stats say that. Here we have Uncle Peter Schiff. Jerome Powell caved. Get ready for the great stagflation. So Uncle Peter Schiff has been fighting Bitcoin since forever. Uncle Peter Schiff now believes, he's always turbo bearish, friends. He's always believing that growth is going to be slow and trash and everything out here. He's totally discounting AI. AI is getting faster and faster. Robotics are coming. Friends, the robots can now do sidekicks to your head. You know what I mean? Like, man, we're not going to go back to this gold standard. I was going to use the poop word, but it's poop, man. It's poop. Okay, are you going to walk around? Friends, look how many scammers there are, by the way. You know how many scammers there are around just lurking on the internet? You want to go back to a gold standard where literally people are giving you that fake Chinese gold. You got to carry that little spectrometer thing going around. Like, oh, have you ever seen that meme? I can't believe it's wood. Yep, that's wood. Like, you know what I mean? Like, my gosh. But, you know, it's bag bias because he's like turbo long. Okay, bro. Well, the new generation of Zoomer kids, they've got brain rot, man. They got TikTok attention spans. You know what I mean? crypto's being flashed in their face. The world is going digital. We're going to win. Interesting post here from Alex Jones. Crisis actors are a thing. They have been for a long time. Alex Jones was right. Wow. Wow, friends. These are crisis actors.
Who spoke out after a shooting at their school are actors.
Like, he's not even supposed to be in our school. He's like 25 and he's from California, even though he's my debate partner. What the hell?
Right now we're in a school. An active shooter. It's not a drill.
Part of.
Wow, what?
It doesn't even seem real still.
Yeah, friends, they hire crisis actors. It's really weird. It's really weird, man. Also, just to show you, we've been having some UFO discussions in my telegrams. Just so you know, friends, I love just how humans, we think we know all the answers. Dude, we don't know shit. Do you understand the Coconut Intelligence Agency? They literally, do you know they pay people to make shitty looking fake AI CGI stuff of UFOs in the sky? Do you know they pay people for that? And they pay them like, hey, I'll give you like, just $20. They pay people for that, friends. Why? It's to flood everybody with doubt, because you just see this trash all the time and you don't know what's real and what's anymore. It works. It's very, very, very effective. That's why another one of the things they do, friends, is they never give you all of the truth. They sprinkle some lies, which they can verify. So if it ever goes out of hand, they can go back, even go to the population and go, oh, look, this person, he told a lie about one thing. Friends, it's very effective. Just like when there's a politician, right? A politician says, hey, I'm going to do these 30 steps to get the country back on track. What will they go leak? They go, oh, he cheated on his wife 17 years ago and he lied to her about it. Everyone's like, oh, if he's lying to his wife, he's probably lying to us. You can't trust anything anymore. You know what I mean? You see what I mean? It's very effective with how it works on humans. But people just don't know this because, you didn't dream of, like, say, working at the Coconut Intelligence Agency. But I only know all this from, like, the hundreds and thousands, friends, of just informational pieces I've seen of people dealing with PsyOps and the Coconut Intelligence Agency. Here we have Mert, a Soylana Maxi. Can't wait to meet my friend Jason. This is Soylana going all in. This is Jason from the All In podcast. I don't know why he's coping. He should be more into tech stuff, but we'll see. Here we have Mr. Pony Picture. pDAI $1. This is RH Maxi. pDAI is just a meme, not backed by anything. Yes, Mr. RH Maxi, you choose, sir. It is just a meme. It's not backed by anything. But the speculation is that it's going to be backed by something. By the way, if you're holding PulseChain core coins, you guys, what's holding up PulseChain core coins now? Nothing. Okay, we're all down. We need a 5x rally in PulseChain to be break even from 4.5 years ago. So nothing's holding us up. You had a big loss. Yeah, enormous loss. Hex is down 99%. You are speculating that the origin address is going to rotate the Ethereum money and back this 100 billion ecosystem with $1 billion for you to click sell and leave. That's pretty much, you're doing the same thing. Okay. Now here's the thing, right? Some people might say, but Somi, we have seen on chain that the PulseChain core coins were purchased by the OA. And I'll say, yes, Habibi Albi. What you're telling me is the odds of that happening to you are higher than pDAI going up, which guess what? That's what the market says right now. The market is saying that because pDAI's market cap is only $284 million. It's at 0.6 cents, If there was higher probabilities of stuff happening, it wouldn't be at 0.6 cents. It would be at 6 cents. 60 cents. Okay, so I am speculating that more moves will come out. I mean, like, here's the thing. When I was holding and buying pDAI down here, I was speculating that it wasn't dead. And right now, it's up 800%. So that's the whole game, friends, isn't it? That's the whole game. The market is constantly digesting information and processing the odds. Okay, so that's what it comes down to. You're trying to look for good bets. Obviously, the best bet in crypto is everyone says it's dead and it's not. You literally, man. That's why it's the greatest trade, man. To me, it's the greatest trade. Okay, you can't get. By the way, when I say the greatest, like it was 1,000x to 1 at the bottom. It's 1,000x to $1. So like. You better be right, by the way. When you have a crowd of 10,000 people saying something is dead, like, you better have something that tells you it's alive. You know? You saw the price action, by the way. You saw the price action. You saw the chain stuff. And you don't have to know, but, you know, to me, it's worth a punt. Here you have Ethereum. Soylana. We launched another meme coin going to zero. We earned it. They're talking about probably like, you know, Kanye West coin launching to zero. Ethereum. How many unbanked people have we banked? How much censorship resistance have we enabled? Have we earned it? Ah, very interesting. So he's making a comparison with the post of Vitalik on the left. So he's like, hey, you know, he's thinking, hey, did we earn it? You know, are we really enhancing privacy? Are we pushing the world forward with this? That's like Vitalik's questions to enhancing everyone. And then Soylana, and then the Soylana guys are saying, guess what? Kanye coin dropped and it was amazing. We launched a meme coin and yeah, it went to zero. It's all the great things are happening on Soylana. It's a nice black and white, man. What a wonderful post here. Well done to Mr. Ethereum. And of course, we're just here for price go up, friends. We know. But remember as well, like, what's there? Everyone's lost their money at the casino in the homoerotic trenches. Like, they're going to go to another casino, man. You know, I told you, when you have non-believers, it's very easy to get the crowd. They're just a bunch of non-believer Jeet scum. It's very easy just to poach them somewhere else. They just offer them another sweeter candy. This is a funny picture from Gwart as well. I love the direction of the new Ethereum roadmap. So they crossed out all the letters and they just have, friends, this is Tom Lee out here partying in the disco outfit. That's gold. That actually is funny. So that's just what a change. It's all because of the price went up. See, friends, Ethereum's price went up. Oh, dopamine. I'm going to post happy, fun, disco light stuff. Look at Tom Lee's giant package. You know what I mean? Like, it's all the dopamine, man. It's just dopamine. What changed? By the way, what changed? You might say, oh, but Tom Lee bought us now. Yeah, but could have been anyone else. It's someone buying. Yeah, but he's buying after you. Look at the price he's buying, by the way. You know what I mean? And he's going to get more people in. It's just a matter of time. I've got a stock guy here I follow. His name is Mad Asian. That's awesome. He's up $500,000. He has a 96% win rate. Now, first thing you might say, but that doesn't look legit. Yeah, friends, I've been following him for like, 8 years now. He's had periods. He's lost millions. He did really, really well, but he scalps on like US stock market shares stuff. But yeah, he's had periods of like 1.5 years down 850,000, like totally lost his mojo after winning for 5 years in a row. Do you know what I mean? So he's had like big down runs like that as well. So it's great to see him coming back and fighting back. But this is the thing, friends. He's locked into crypto. He's going to miss out on PulseChain. He's going to miss out on pDAI. He's going to miss out on Ethereum. He's going to miss out on everything just because he's locked into stocks. Yeah, so be careful what you wish for, because I still remember, friends, me and Matt, when we were trading, there was that one guy, I forgot his name, but funny if he watches me right now. He sat next to me in the office and he talked to me. He said Bitcoin, and I think it was 2013. And I was locked in, friends, because now I was profitable after like losing money for 11 or 12 months. I was working the night shift, and it was like, man, what an experience. I didn't want, my brain was closed. I did not have any space to look at anything now. He said, you ever heard of Bitcoin? I go, no, so what's that? And he goes, oh, it's going to go up. I buy it every week. I had no idea what the hell that meant. No idea. And that was it. I go, no, I just focus on my thing. I go, what is it? I don't even remember having a convo with him. I was like, oh, is it like a stock? Like, he didn't even know how to describe it. It was 2013. So Bitcoin back then was like 100 to, yeah, I think when he showed it to me, he was between like $30 to 100 something bucks. And me and Matt, we still wonder, did he stick to his plan? He said he was going to DCA buy Bitcoin every Monday without fail. And we're wondering, Matt, do you reckon he did it? I don't know, man, because back was it was $100 back then. It was kind of funny, man. It's like he couldn't even make it as a trader. He left. He was never profitable. He left after 2 months. It was just gone. He came in, he tried it, just couldn't get profitable. It wasn't for him. It was gone. Just think about our paths crossed, But because I was day trading bonds, and all these spread stuff, and because I was like so focused, like I want to win. It's kind of like, friends, like if you're like a basketball player, you don't want to go learn how to play golf on a weekend. You're like focused, like, I gotta win, right? And that's exactly me. So that's why when I see a lot of these people, that's why Matt is still focused on his stocks. You know, everyone's in their own lane, but I know this is the greatest place, man. This is the great. Nothing compares to these green candles, man. They literally melt your face off. The green candles of crypto, friends. It's literally like, oh, it's just like, I'm telling you now, friends, the people don't get it yet. They don't get it yet. That's exactly why it's an amazing place to be. We also have Study Liberty Finance. Here is LibertySwap Finance posting Study 238, the 23rd of August. Class is in session. PulseChain bull market is in process. Wow, that's really, really, really good. So it's all the Richard Hart tweets and posts out here. Hopefully the Soylana bridge is now meant to open for LibertySwap Finance. And actually, friends, I just went and I checked LibertySwap Finance's page and they just added Tether and DAI. I don't know when they did this. It might have been like literally minutes ago, seconds ago. So I've made a post on it for everyone. They've added, you can now bridge in Tether, USDT. It's from Binance Chain. I'm sure they're adding more. And DAI, D-A-I. E-DAI, this is the estrogen DAI from Ethereum. I'm sure more are coming. But yeah, hopefully the 238 meme plays out. And then you have the Soylana bridge coming. So you just pretty much, look, the whole premise is, friends. So before you even start the big mega marketing, it's to get all the infrastructure, all the bridge open. So when you do get really, really loud, I guess that's what everyone expects Richard Hart to do, loud megaphone stuff, yelling. It's easy for everyone to come and bridge in, come and swap directly in. Check this out. Chairman Burb Bernanke. OpenSea and PumpFun airdrops right now would hit the trenches like crack in the 80s. The grift markets are desperate for stimulus. They're not going to do it. They're not going to do it. And by the way, it's too late. You missed your chance. By the way, actually, it's not too late. They perfectly timed it. PumpFun perfectly timed their token for them to sell. Yeah, so everyone bought the top of it. Hopefully it goes up for everyone out here. But yeah, it's around, it's still below the ICO price. And you have Sol ETH ratio going down. Yeah, hopefully it works out. Smokey, I kind of wrote off PumpFun doing an airdrop at all. Has there been any info about it? We'll see. We'll see how it all plays out. Here you have a Richard Hart post. I've done more for Ethereum than you have. Tag someone who also did good for ETH. So that's pretty much also means like I bought a crap load. Okay, more than you. Congrats Ethereum, and also friends, also, hey, I built PulseChain to help with its loading and all the other things. The ships come in and 200,000 free electronic devices will very soon be spreading the good word about ETH, PulseChain, PulseX, and Hex. Free and open source software is the future of finance. Peer-to-peer, digital, immutable truth. Trust in man. Trust in math, not men. Not even seamen. The PulseChain train is coming. So once again, he posts the train as well. Some say, friends, actually, not even making this up. To get that train, you type in pegging. So that's why it's similar to pDAI. That's why some people say it's a hint. Many people say it's not. I guess we'll let the market decide. The above post is mostly to trigger crypto Twitter into realizing their worldview needs updated. The people that actually matter for Ethereum aren't the people who are being promoted. Hence the request for tags. It's to get knowledge in the brains for the ignorant. I guess they'll know soon enough. So awesome. So hopefully we do continue to see friendship appear in the form of green candles. And just checking out, friends, some people have said LibertySwap Finance's USDT and their e-DAI that they were added before. But for some reason, it was never on my Internet Explorer, which I'm using to check it. It never had that. It just had USDC. So only just now it's appeared. So maybe the Soylana bridge and something happens. But yeah, we got to see all these updates and things out here. It's pretty much the same thing. You know what I mean? We want to see the big fat pump. Also, now that I think about the LibertySwap Finance, if I just refreshed and it's updated to show USDT and DAI for me, maybe that means they've done something in the background and something's actually happening right now. Bitcoin news. This is meant to be major loser pal. When 2% inflation is no longer your target, the economy is running hot and everyone is becoming a millionaire just in dollars worth, a fraction of what they used to be. So this is referring to major loser pal. How they said they're not going to have a hyper focus on inflation as much anymore. Now they're going to move into unemployment number, jobs numbers. They just basically just change it. It's a bunch of baloney. Here we have more immigration stuff. The serious report. The death rate in Ukraine is now the highest in the world. The birth rate is the lowest. The nation is in ruins economically, financially, in terms of its energy. Meanwhile, Europeans want the war to continue, which is utter madness. So, yeah, man, is there an end to the Russia-Ukraine? Is that going to be enough to pump everything? Is it all going to happen? Maybe we just see a conclusion to all these stories, friends. Maybe Russia-Ukraine war stops. China and America friends again. You know, maybe they just all happen, friends. Maybe they all appear to just like, oh, let's all hold hands and everything's going to be great. Maybe we actually do get like that, where it's just like euphoric everywhere. Here you have cold-blooded Schiller, who is talking about a bull flag for Pengu. So we have Pudgy Penguins, meme coins and stuff out here playing out the game. Yeah, man, good luck to everyone and our coins. Hopefully they all crank. Trader main. This chart is absolutely devious. Okay, so it's right at the all-time high. This is Ethereum near $4,900. It's cranking on through. Maybe we're going to do a bit of a jittery action, and then we finally like thrust up, and then we'll see what happens after that. Here we have a video here, friends, that I posted of TreeVon, an actual tree. Somewhere in his 3-hour video, I was able to just find him talking about PulseChain and stuff out here.
Kinetics. I'm probably one of the only Heskins who enjoyed that Flat Earthers comment. Yeah, that's not everybody. Not everybody in PulseChain. That's, you know, but mostly the pDAI. That pDAI, you know, Richard is talking to us and they're like trying to, the whole speculating on what he's doing and why he's doing it. It just, I'm getting sick of it, man. It's like at some point, at what point do you be like, hold on, nothing that I said that he was going to do, he's actually ever done. So maybe I'm wrong. Like that's what's kind of, it's like, what point do you say, okay, he's not going to do that? Hey.
So it is interesting, right? Because it's just, how are your markets, man? People just don't get it. Like, but do you understand how stupid you look if you said Bitcoin was going to have an ETF when it was $500? Do you understand how stupid you looked in that bear market? Mt. Gox literally Ponzi collapsed. It was doing 85% of the world volume. It took Bitcoin down to $180 at the bottom of 2015. Okay, so yeah, man, you're here to speculate on the future. By the way, pDAI is now up 500%, actually higher than when Richard Hart fudded it. So, you know, not everyone gets it, man. When you're not hungry anymore, that's what happens. You just like, you're waiting for the 10th confirmation and stuff out here. For the rest of us though, like we're enjoying the price action because it's actually ripping up the hardest, funny enough. But it's also funny, how come you're in Zen? Because or TreeVon, you're in Zen and you do Zen mints. Zen's down 100%. How come you can't see the pDAI speculation thing, but Jack Levin's like 1.75 years late with his X1 stuff, and he's changed the words about the Zen points. And then Colin Talks Crypto had to make like a full post saying, I completely denounced this. It was a big mistake to get involved. Do you know what I mean? So like, yeah, man, I know what it is, bro. Let me tell you, get a bit closer. Closer! I said closer. I'll tell you what it is. What you're basically telling me is that you don't think it's cheap when it's less than 1 cent. You're probably going to think it's cheap at 10 cents. All right? That's what it's telling me. Yeah. It's telling me that if I opened up your medicinal cabinet in your bathroom, I'm not going to find one of these. That's what it's telling me. Believe in something. Like, subscribe, buddy button, or catch you in the next one.